I am honestly continue finding gems that have been right in my face for years. I think my meatball of a brain just refuses to ride the trend station and just only comes to look after the state of people enjoying it hits me, and it takes a good while. And that's when I start to think that what the I've only started to take a hint after a good year or two has passed. This is why I'm never getting a girlfriend. Before time began, there was the noob. My very perspective of Cyberpunk 2077 was an overrated, overhated, stinky pile of glitches and bugs of a game that just had Keanu Reeves. And due to the game's bad first reviews, it enforced that mentality on me until I eventually got tired and left the wave of hate for a while. But in my mind, it was still the bad game I first saw until I came across Cyberpunk Edgerunners. They hopped on for the ride, it was on Netflix, and the episodes were still coming in, but this was me in 2022. You can't expect me to watch an anime just because it had cyborgs and Blade Runner sequences, because I was too cool to fall for some rom com tropey heartstrings type of BS. I've got headphones on and I plan to keep them on. But, after some time, what goes around comes around. I eventually got back to the genre after not seeing it for 2 years. It was in 2022. And the infamous song found its way into my playlist, and that just awakened my sleeping brain. It just made me just awaken my interest. I'm not gonna play this song because we all know and love it. It's very famous. I can't risk getting DMCA or else I lose my comment section rights. But note, I listened to the song before even peering into the actual show. No prior knowledge, and yet my schnoz managed to sniff some key aspects of the audio. It sounded too somber. The general rhythm was pretty upbeat, but it felt nostalgic in a way, like it was sort of rising you up, but you're missing something, like a testicle that's missing its left nut. And from my curiosity, I dove in headfirst. I got invested in the lore and used the certain clips to connect the dots of the story. And for some reason, I just didn't watch the show on Netflix. Not couldn't, didn't. I feel like I cheated in that regard because I felt like I had some time to recover after each clip I watched. I saw the impactful moments and learned the characters pretty well. I studied them to an absolute T. The hardest part was actually prying myself away from it. And now I have a Tunes playlist in my YouTube profile, even on the music app on my phone, ready to blast tunes 24/7. It also gave me a new perspective on the game. The anime featured real locations in Night City, so by watching the show, you could play the game to feel more connected with the characters, and you're reviving the game at the same time. It's a win win. That stunt was a damn lifesaver. They made the right call, and everything just fell into place, and I think that's a beautiful sight.